Woken up, I would have been like, oh, hey, Mom. Then, whoosh, whoosh, monster. A cricket. A cricket. That's all we asked. Welcome back, my beautiful kings, queens, and everything that is in between. Welcome back, y'all. How you doing today? How you doing today? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. And yes, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad that you're back. And I'm glad we can be here and sit here together as one. Now, today is going to be a video that I really like. I decided today, since it's spooky season, we're going to be doing a top 10 favorite Halloween movies. Because I feel like y'all should really watch these movies. And if you haven't, there's the door. But without further ado, let's get into this movie review. We're back. So, the first thing I want you to know is that these are all my opinions, and you don't have to like these movies. But if you don't like the movies, like I said before, there's the door. But let's start with movie number one. Number one is definitely going to be Fairy Godmother and the Halloween Spooktacular. Insert picture. This movie is the best movie. If you have not seen this movie, I don't know what you're doing with your life. This is a childhood movie. It's about this girl. She's trick-or-treating with her friends. This one girl in a cat suit having a good time until she stumbles on this house. And it turns out there's monsters in there, and she has a party, and she has to set up a party, and she has a spooky godmother. It's a great movie. If you haven't watched it, you really should. It's on YouTube, so you can watch it. It's The Spooky Godmother and the Halloween Spooktacular. And it's about like an hour and some change. But you can definitely watch this movie, and I recommend it. If you don't watch it... Do they not know where the door is? They can show them again. There's the door. It's right there. But let's get into our second movie. The second movies that you should watch are the Scooby-Doo live actions. Right here. The Scooby-Doo live actions. S. Yes. Plural. If you don't like the Scooby-Doo live actions, which I know there's some people out there who don't like this movie, suck it up. You should really watch this movie. This movie is spectacular. It's good. It has everything you need. It has CGI. It has Fred. It has Velma. It has Daphne. It has Shaggy. And most of all, it has Scooby and Scrappy. You should watch this movie. It's so good. The plot is good. It has everything. It kind of gives like a retro 80s vibe, which is really what I like about this movie. And it just shows unity and friendship with the mystery gangity gang. Yes. Now, let's get into the third movie. The third movie that I recommend that you should watch is Monsters, Inc. And wait. Scratch that. The third movie you should really watch is Monsters University. Monsters, Inc., it had its moments.
Alright, I gotta move here. It'll bring down the house. Yep.
Oh, sorry, she didn't see that.
The animation wasn't there. The animation wasn't clear. The animation wasn't spectacular. But in Monsters University, they killed that. They killed that. That scene when those two boys were just like... When I tell you that I was scared, they made it look like they were the parents, the brother, the sister, a family member walking into the room. If I would have woken up, I would have been like, oh, hey, Mom. Then, whoosh, whoosh, monster. I would have been done. Monster University had everything you wanted in it. It had the animation, it had Sully, it had Michael Wazowski. It had all of it. And you knew you loved it. You knew you did. Let's get into the fourth movie. The fourth movie that you should watch. And I recommend this movie so much because you know that you have seen this movie before. And this movie is Scream. Now, we were staying a little friendly here, but I personally don't like Halloween movies. I like chill. I thought of this idea yesterday.
I quit.
Fact that I'm suggesting Scream is something different. You should really watch Scream because it has everything you really want in it. It has not so many jump scares, not so many killings, well.
Everybody dies, but us, we're gonna carry on and plan the sequel, cause let's face it, baby, these days, you gotta have a sequel.
It has a lot of killings, but still, it has a great plot, it has nice stuff in it, and you can get a little scared with your friends if you wanna.
You don't?
No, Mr. Killer. I don't know where you are.
I'll give you a big clue.
The fifth movie I think you should watch, we're gonna go back to a little bit of nonchalantness. The fifth movie I think you should watch is Halloween Town. Now, if you're like me, a Disney Channel kid,
This Monstober.
I'm getting scared.
Beware of
Monster.
Zombie toenails.
freaks.
Werewolf. Mad scientist.
Clowns.
Vampires.
Girls sure get nuts over vampires.
Vampires are so hot!
They're so hot.
you know that Halloween Town got a reboot in the last one when she went to college. Many people didn't like that Marnie. I thought she was alright. She wasn't all that. Oh, sorry, Halloween Town. And I had to say I liked it. I liked it because of that pink troll girl. She killed it. And the brother, he obviously killed that. The three witches, they killed that. I love these movies. This franchise is so good, except Calibar's Revenge, because we got it. Everybody was gray, everybody was sad. Like, get on with the movie. We don't want to see all this. We really don't. But other than that, that movie was so spectacular. It was mwah, mwah. It was so good. It was so good. Let's move on to the sixth movie. The sixth movie I think you should watch is Madea Boo. And the reason for this is we all love Madea with our hearts. Let me just say something. Tyler Perry, if you're watching, please, come on, give me a role in your movie. Please. I could have been in A Fall from Grace. Come on. Put me in a wig, Tyler. Well, don't put me in one of those wigs, Tyler. You know which wig we're talking about. But other than that, Tyler, you need to put me in a movie. But enough with the begging. You should watch Madea Boo because Madea is hilarious. Capital H, capital Toys R Us. She's so good in these movies. And we didn't even expect Madea to be like in a scary movie, but she turned it into a funny movie. And those movies are so good. Tyler Perry, you did it again. You did it again and again and again. Also, if you don't know about Madea, Madea is hilarious. Here's a clip.
The walk. Bitch.
Isn't she hilarious? Wasn't that funny? If you didn't laugh at that, can go ahead and unsubscribe. Thank you. Let's get into the seventh movie. Seventh movie I think you should watch is Spooky Buddies. Now, if you're like me, and you have cousins, you knew that you watched this with your cousins. You had to, because everybody loved this movie. I remember me and my cousins, we would always watch it. It was just the best time ever. I would always look forward to it in Halloween. I loved Butterball. I did like that movie, and I really suggest it, and it is heavenly. Heavenly! Do I wish I could have had those dogs? Of course. I would have been the person stealing them. That would have been me. I would have been stealing all those dogs. But I would have done it right. Because most people don't know how to steal dogs. They really act stupid. And I'm talking to you, Cruella DeVille. Yeah, you acted very dumb. I would just swoop them all up. Swoop them. But let's get to number 8. The 8th movie I recommend is all of the Disney Channel Halloween specials. They were all good. For example, Wizards of Waverly Place, Ant Farm. Let's see. Oh yeah, Jessie. My God. They killed that every time. I recommend these movies so much. Like, this is my childhood. This is my life. If you don't like Disney, well, I would say you don't like Disney. I mean, we have shows like this, and we have shows like this. Like this. Let me just show you one last time. Like this. New Disney is nothing in comparison to old Disney. I'm glad I grew up at the end of old Disney because they killed that.
You be the hunter
Who's your monster now?
or the hunted.
Come out, wherever you are.
Get your scream on with spooktastic episodes of all your favorite shows.
Watch. If you have Disney Plus, you should definitely watch every single old Disney Channel show.
What's good, my monster?
And love the Halloween specials. Also, Mulan movie. Could we have not have gotten a CGI dragon, a cricket, like a cricket? That's all we ask. A cricket. Come on. And you have to pay $30 for a movie that you don't even know. You don't even know that movie is about. And the CGI, they didn't even have any. And the horse, was the horse even black? The 9th movie I think you should watch is Happy Death Day. Another scary movie. Now, this movie has some thriller and some chiller and some stabby and some jabby. But other than that, this movie is amazing. The fact that she came back every time, and I'm going to just look behind me because I'm getting a little scared. The fact that she killed it every single time. Every time that she came back to life, that baby face, I wouldn't have made it. I'm just tell y'all that right now. I wouldn't have made it. He scared me every time. You know when you get scared so bad that you turn on every light in the house? That's what happened to me. I get so paranoid, I get so scared when I watch scary movies. But if y'all actually want me to do a scary movie, top 10 Halloween movies that I personally enjoy, I will definitely do that. And also, I didn't tell you to do this in the beginning, but punch that like button, slap that subscribe button, slap it 3 times. Slap it 3 times, and beat up that post notification button. And put in the comments of what you want me to do next. But without further ado, let's get into the 10th and final movie. The 10th and my overall favorite movie to watch is Hocus Pocus. If you haven't watched this movie, stop talking to me. stop talking to me. This is my favorite Halloween movie. The one they did, now you're mine. Oh my God, they killed that. Hey, and the up and die, up the baby, up and die. Yes, they killed that. Put a spell on you. Sorry, I'm going to my theater exit. But they killed that every time. Winnie, Mary, the seductive girl. They're coming out with the 2. And we need a minute. Just killed that. They killed that. They really killed that. They really did. They just ate everything. They ate it. They just ate it. It's eaten. Where's the plate at? They ate that too. They ate the plate too. They ate the food and the plate and left us all, what? Starving. Okay. But the fact that Max had the fits, every fit was on point. From his head down to his toe. Whoa. Max, you killed that. His little sister did not. But yes, that is the top 10 movies that I like. That is the top 10 movies that I like from Halloween that you should watch. This is kind of like a movie review, but I'll tell you which one is my overall favorite. I have to say Hocus Pocus. I would say The Spooky Godmother because that was my childhood, but Hocus Pocus just had everything from you. It had everything for you, for me, for you, for us. It had everything. And now you're mine. Ooh, don't even get me started. My top favorite Halloween movie that I think you should watch is definitely Hocus Pocus. Without further ado, I'll see you kings, queens, and everything that is in between later. Also, follow my socials and my friends' channels down in the description. Thank you. Bye.